Yes, say what you say. I can ground pound all day, especially laid with a pretty face, small waist. I'd rather stand here, share your space with you. Collar tie, Muay Thai, I wanna lie with you. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm the truth. Get my full mount, side mount, what do? I wanna take you, controlled by the wrist. We can go rounds 3, 4, 5, 6 in the clinch. Yeah, we in the clinch, baby. Best believe me, we in the clinch. You and I, we in the clinch, baby. Say what you say.
Oops, up off that. Yeah, yes, yes. Ho, 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 up off. Ah. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz. Don't. All right, man. Look. Look at who we have here. BK, what's going on with you? Black Rabbit. What's going on with you? Oops. All right, man. First, I want to say this. Hit Tyson Bell. Hey, man, it's on. Let me see. I was actually going to be off. I forgot that I had this job to do. Doing my live commentary reaction on a press conference. Biz hooked it up so Knox in the Box can get picked up. Everybody hit the Tyson Bell. And for everybody, please let everybody know that I'm back on, that I'm okay. Everything is fine. Hit the like.
Hit the like. Your fingers over there be like. There's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Hit the Tyson Bell. And give it up for the Varnell Hill Box.
Bring on this with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. Choose a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The Varnell man can shaboing boing.
Hit the Tyson Bell. Ho, ho, ho. My man said, love you, dog. Love you, boy. Everybody, that like is free. Hit the like. Yeah, the like is free. You guys have no idea how much that helps this channel. Hit the Tyson Bell. How much that really that ball on the back of pause. How much that hitting the like, how much that really helps the channel. People have no idea, and it's very easy to do. It's free and it's very easy to do. Right now, the press conference hasn't started, so we're just waiting. I want to say this. Did you guys see the ShowBizz Morning podcast that I just did? I am getting some responses to it, some comments. Hold on one second. I'm getting some comments. Not bad. Let me see. Not bad. You know, there's always comments of people trying to argue. Let me see. Don't sleep on Marcus Brown. I have Charlo in there. Yeah, if Terrence Crawford, hold up. If Terrence Crawford loses his next fight, do you think he would be removed from the top 10? There's a lot of things going on. Canelo would beat Better BF in technique. A lot of things going on. Not that bad. So, yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the ShowBizz Morning podcast when I did that breakdown with Marcus Brown versus Arthur Better BF. Also, I want to say this. I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think? Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. I got to the bag. Please follow me on Twitter. That's Biz Adult on Twitter. Hit the Tyson Bell. BK, he'll put it up soon, or else, hold on. I think he already did. Hold on one second. Thank you, Biz. Love you, boy. Love you, boy. Let me see. This right here. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. I'll show you how to get to the bag. We have another giveaway. Ho, 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 Christmas giveaway. So make sure you follow me on Twitter to get to the bag, get the Christmas giveaway for the holiday giveaway. Is for all of you guys who subscribe to ShowBizz the Adult. It's only for you guys, okay? So follow me on Twitter for the giveaway. Let me see. So I want to let you know who you guys putting a bag on. Goat Nello is funny. Who do you guys putting your bag on? Jake Paul or Tyron Woodley? Because I think Tyron Woodley's going to get it, dog. Now, I did not put $2,000 on Tyron Woodley to win. But if you go and follow me on Twitter, I'll show you how I got to the bag. Official weight is starting. Official weight is starting. I thought it was the press conference. Or maybe it's the official weight. It still say waiting for Jake. It still say waiting for Jake Paul. Let me Let me refresh it. Yeah, it still say waiting for Jake Paul. I don't see anything. Neither T Wood, neither. Tyron gonna knock him out. You know, there's an extra $500,000 bag that Jake Paul put on his own head for Tyron Woodley to knock him out, hit the Tyson Bell. So, and I think that is just motivation for Jake Paul. Hey, I'm not gonna let this guy knock me out. No, it's a press conference. Woodley, neither. Woodley for sure. Let's be honest. The ropes saved Jake heavy. Well, not just that. Yeah, I think the ropes kept him up. Okay. But not just that. Tyron Woodley didn't push. See, Tyron Woodley was fighting scared. Yeah, I said it. That's what I didn't like about it. Tyron Woodley, who's fought all these fighters, he was afraid of Jake Paul's right hand. He was very cautious of it. And I'm gonna let you know this. He could have, if he pushed more, he could have got Jake Paul out of there. That's why I think Tyron Woodley's going to win. But I'll tell you this, though. At the same time, Jake Paul rocked his ass. Jake Paul rocked his ass. Do you guys recall that? Gave Woodley Bambi legs. Tyron Woodley became Tyron would've, could've, should've. Huh? Top Rank boxing. It's on Top Rank. Let me look at Top Rank. Why would it be on Top Rank? Oh, you talking about better BF weigh in. This is for the Jake Paul thing. Let me see. Man, we're waiting on Jake Paul right now. Let me see. I hope Woodley I couldn't believe it. Me neither. Speaking facts. Yeah, Woodley has to be aggressive. He does. Woodley has to throw caution to the wind a bit more. And I'm going to say this too. I've been watching Woodley train. That guy is still as stiff as a 2x4, bro. That guy is he's still robotic with it. Okay. And when I look at it, it's a shame. Jake Paul looks better than him training. And that's a damn shame. But I got to keep it real, as unbiased as possible. Jake Paul looks looser, more elasticity in his punches. He's throwing his from the shoulders more. He actually is looking like a boxer. He's looking, when I see him throw the jab, when I see him throw his from the shoulders, he's looking nice. Jake Paul looks nice. I'm like, this kid is looking nice. At first, he didn't. Okay, but that's with everything. When you start doing anything, all right, I know he's always been a good athlete, him and his brother. What's his name? Josh Paul? Oh, Logan Paul. Him and Logan, they are very good athletes. They always been successful athletes, but you can see that he didn't have his coordination completely right with boxing, and you wouldn't. Over time, wow, Woodley needs more work. Woodley is still, when you look at his stance, is still wide. He's still back arched. He's still robotic. It doesn't look like he has much power as a boxer. You know, when you have smaller gloves, you can knock somebody out by the twist of the wrist. You know, you just twist it at the end. Bam, you'll knock somebody out. It doesn't take much. All you need to do is look at a street fight. If you throw a punch correctly on the button and somebody got their chin up, you know, you can knock them out, right? Hit the Tyson Bell. But with the bigger gloves, with boxing gloves, you got to turn your hips. You got to turn things into it. You got to snap that shoulder. And when you look at Tyron Woodley, he still looks a bit robotic to me. Running back, yeah. He looks like a running back. You almost called the boys Drake and Josh. Gotta have better timing. Yeah, his feet is bizarre. There's a lot of things that's bizarre. Hold on real quick. Let me look at this Jake Paul thing. Jeez, it's still not. What are they doing? What are they doing? I was surprised how well Jake looked. Yeah, he went the full 8. It was 8-round bout, right? I don't want to get it twisted. He went the full 8 and he boxed. And at this point, you can't blame Jake Paul for the second fight. Tyron Woodley is by far the toughest competitor he fought, the closest thing to a fighter, striker he fought. Two, he tried to fight a boxer, a professional boxer, and Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury had to pull out because of rib injury. So you can't, and for him to turn it around and have the second fight, which shows integrity, right? Look, I want to say this too. What Jake Paul is doing for Amanda Serrano, okay? I think women should get paid very close to men. But the way you can make that happen is to have the demand for women boxing to compete against men. That's what happened in the UFC. And it's not that it's if you look at women boxing, it's as entertaining as men. All right. If you just can't get over the fact that they're women, then there's a problem. But if you look at, okay, how about this? Me, I can watch anything fight. Almost. I don't like dog fighting. But people, right? I like combat a lot. I can watch a street fight. I can watch UFC. I can watch bare knuckle. I can watch kickboxing. I can watch a wrestling match. I can watch 2 men, 2 women. That's how I get down. If you're competing and you're pushing yourself, I'm inspired. Okay. Hold on real quick. Thank you so much, James West. Ben Askren versus Chat Funny. So when I look at women boxing, it's very entertaining to me. It is. I've seen some of my better fights of the night has been women. So you got Eddie Hearn doing a fantastic job pushing that in the forefront. But what Jake Paul is doing, how he's paying Amanda Serrano. Jake Paul, hey, I'm gonna say something real big, and I'm gonna get really attacked here. If or when Jake Paul throws on his promoter hat in boxing, he'll mess around it and make big leaps for the sport. Huh? Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, I said it. If or when Jake Paul throws on his promoter hat and just stop boxing and become a promoter, he'll do great things for the sport. Great leaps forward. He'll change things. He seems to be a very, seems that he appreciates the sport. He loves the sport. He comes from a different perspective, not baptized in the sport, to the point where he's very generous when it comes to the sport. And he wants to prove something. And when you got those ingredients where I want to be a huge impact, you can mess around and make some changes. And you'll make other people make changes to compete with you. Right? Into Tyson Bell. I say the same thing. A $2 garden tool is more looser than Woodley. Yeah. Real question is who you got. D. Williams versus that's the real question, or Frank Gore. I don't know. I really don't know. Jake trying to smash Serrano. That's all. Come on, brother. 100%. Oh, hell no. Okay. Facts. No, that's true. It is true. But this is why I want to ask you guys. When you look at the state of boxing, what are promoters doing so great to make boxing go up? When you say no, hell no, Sinister, then that means you think that promoters today are making boxing amazing, that there's no room for growth, that Jake Paul cannot add anything. So tell me the great things that Bob Arum is doing, that everybody is doing, that Eddie Hearn, that Al Heyman, that all these people are doing, where no one could come in and make any impact to improve the way boxing is approached by promotion companies. You tell me. Because I think boxing needs a new face. It needs something different. And I think everything needs something different. I think competition makes for better products. I do. And if you have Jake Paul coming in from a different perspective and adding a different wrinkle, like the most fighters have been paid is with Jake Paul. Jake Paul said himself, Tyron Woodley, this is his biggest bag, and he's a Hall of Fame UFC fighter. Huh? A Hall of Fame UFC fighter and fighting a YouTuber fighting me. This is his biggest bag. I'm going to add an extra $500,000 on it if he can knock me out. He has incentives. He has incentives, almost like an NFL contract that people aren't doing. I don't know. Let me see. He can improve the situation. He can. Dang, man, what the heck going on? They need new blood and promotions. Yeah, it's dead right now. I think boxing can use it. I think boxing, look, let's take me and this community. You know, right now I got a Santa Claus hat on, okay? I got comic book stuff in the back. I got Iron Man gloves. All right, man, look, I'm laughing and I'm animated, all right? I talk about personal stories. I make you laugh, you know, Mr. Grand Black Two Sugar. When I first came on the scene, people were like, oh, we ain't going to take him seriously. Get that goofy dude out of here. Now, everybody's doing what I do. Now, and that's good. There has been an influence of this community. Everybody's going live for weigh-ins, going live for fights, trying to do their colorful commentary. Let me see. Thank you so much. Hit the Tyson bell. You start off now. I noticed that. Yeah, James. Now you better get on board and try to compete against Showbiz. Right? When I said this community is here to make boxing the #1 sport in the world, that's how you do it. Improve the competition. You apply pressure, and everybody got to step their game up. Jake Paul can come in, but like he's doing with something new, a new wrinkle, something different, force everybody to step their game up. Let me see. Jeez Louise, come on with the press conference. I heard Shane Mosley wants next versus Jake Paul. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that dude got hit in the pockets, like not to be in his business. Maybe I shouldn't talk on it. Maybe I shouldn't talk on it. All right. But I just remember when he got divorced and all that, that boy was like, shit, I'll fight. I got to fight, bro. That's why I said because of your personality, I definitely didn't agree with you. Yeah. I make it hard to agree with me. Very, very. Look, bro. Let me tell you how I am. I was talking to Black Sun last night, and he was talking about Showbiz. You were never the cool guy. He said you were never the cool guy, and then as an adult, that benefited you. Right? Look, I remember the one thing that I always had for me is my happiness. Everybody saw this guy's always happy. I've always been that way. Okay? And when I was a little boy, people used to make fun of my laugh. The one thing that makes me so different is I'm always laughing and cheerful. Well, they try to take that from me. I have a funny laugh. And I definitely did when I was a kid. I was yeah. So when I would laugh, people would try to mock me. I'll say, ha, and they'll say, oh, yeah. Right? It's forget what I'm saying, forget what I'm about, forget what I'm made of. My bells and whistles, like you're saying, trumped my value. But what I end up doing was leaning into it. So when I say, oh, yeah, they'll say, oh, yeah, and I'll say, oh, yeah. And then they'll look dumb for trying to hate. I learned that when I was 7, 8 years old. So like you said, the personality, I kept doing it. I stayed with the personality. And man, this guy get on my nerves. And before you know it, you're hearing what I'm saying. And it's like, well, damn. He's saying some important things. He's just not taking himself too seriously. Yeah, I don't walk around saying I'm the GOAT, right? The Gordon family. I heard Shane Mosley wants, let me see. Not sure if you had said this before, but if Katie Taylor beats Saran, is Katie Taylor above Clarissa Shields in your pound for pound? Man, Katie Taylor's almost there. You know, now it's just Clarissa Shields' accolades is so crazy. Probably not. Her accolades so crazy. Well, you know, let's see what happens between Savannah Marshall and Katie Taylor Serrano. That'll let everything be. Because if Clarissa Shields beats Savannah Marshall, I'm like, you feel me? So let's see what happens. Thank you so much, Sully. Oh, your flowers, brother. See. Ho. Thank you guys so much, man. Thank you so much for flexing on them. But that's right. Words, big. Absolutely. I'm putting cases on every last one of you. Huh? Huh? I am the police. I run shit here. Y'all just live here. Huh? Hit the Tyson bet. You envisioned what you wanted to do, Biz, and you executed perfectly. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Everybody, if you haven't hit the like, please hit the like for me.
Hit the like, your fingers over there be like, there's nothing to hit the like, you know what you like.
For all of you who hit the like on,
Yeah!
brother, what are they doing? What are they doing? Why are they so late? Shoe program. Huh? Ryan Garcia versus Cruz. Who you got, Biz? Ryan Garcia. Here, let me break it down for you. Ryan Garcia has too many things on him. Height, reach, speed, power. He got too many things on Cruz. But and I don't know if Cruz can actually reach. See, when Ryan Garcia, his flaw of keeping his chin up and leaning straight back, that'll probably benefit him against Cruz. All right. Another thing is this, and I want to say two things. All right. And I've said this repeatedly, and I'll say it again. Gervonta Tank Davis was on his way to stopping Cruz. I was looking at him systematically break Cruz down. And then before you know it, shit, hit the Tyson bell. All right. He broke that hand. He probably almost quit. Like, hey, brother, I'm about to quit. So that's one. Two, before I commentated the fight, before the fight happened, I mentioned something. I said, I wonder if Tank Davis isn't good punching down. Because he's so short. He always the short guy. I wonder. I brought up myself. I was raised, with my oldest brothers. My, one brother's 10 years older than me. The other one's 8 years older. And then naturally, when they were showing me how to box, I was always punching up. So when I got older and was fighting and, boxing and doing those, my power was great going up. I mean, but my toughest fights were people my height or a little shorter. I couldn't even evade the punches well enough. I'm so used to, I'm getting caught and I'm not punching well straight. So I thought about that when it came to Cruz. He doesn't punch that well down. I would wonder if he can, how good is he? Ryan Garcia, on the other hand, he always punching down. Actually, punching across got him dropped against Luke Campbell. He fought a taller guy. Bam! So Ryan isn't used to punching up or across. He's used to punching down. I think he'll stop Cruz. If not stop him, he'll beat him. Yeah, he'll mess around, break his already fractured hand on Cruz. Who knows? Okay. Ryan can't beat Tank. No, see, now there you go. I think Tank will probably beat Garcia. I'm more sure of it now. Before I thought Ryan would beat him. But Tank can punch well up, all those things. Biz, thoughts on Klitschko back in the gym? Who can he still beat? I didn't know he was back in the gym, but he's been out for so long. I have to see him fight before I assess what he can do. Let me see. Ryan versus Broly needs to happen. Does it need to happen? No, I don't think it needs to happen. It doesn't need to happen. It'd be okay if it did. It's not a must. Ryan versus Tank is a must. Ryan versus Haney, that's a must. These guys must fight each other. Haney versus Teofimo Lopez at 140. Tank, this is a must. Tank versus Lomachenko, that's a must. Ryan could never fight again, and I'm fine. Rolly doesn't even need to fight ever again. I'm fine. Okay. Started after an hour. Check MVP. Starts after an hour. Are you serious? All right. Well, okay. We're here now. Let's go to top rank. Let's look at the weigh-in. Is the weigh-in still going on? Nope, the weigh-in's over. The weigh-in is over, dog. Well, let's look at the weigh-in. Let's look at the weigh-in. Hold on. Let me see it. Let me see how. Dog, this fight is ashy than a mug, bro. This weigh-in and stuff has been ashy than a mug, dog. That's okay. I'll entertain y'all for an hour. All right, so here's Marcus Brown weighing. Marcus Brown in great shape. $174.6. There you go, Marcus. He looks good. He looks in great shape. 174.6. Looks good. I can't hear what they're saying. Okay. Well, you know, like I said, I don't, dog, this fight is a good fight. Why this fight so ashy? Look at Eric, this look like the 70s, dog. look at the weigh-in. Look at the weigh-in. All right. That dude's nothing but muscle. Look at Better BF. Better BF. They got the towel up. They got the towel up. Oh, he done dropped the draws. You done dropped the draws, dog? $175.2. Uh-oh. 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 1 second, dog. You better blow a fart. Blow a fart, dog. Dog, go over there, blow a fart, and come back. 175.2. Don't get back on it. What are you gonna get back on it for? Wipe the sweat on your face. That dog, cut your beard and blow a fart. He gotta do a breathing exercise. Dude, go over there, fart. Lift that leg. 0.2 pounds. That boy, you ain't, because he's bone dry. You better go up to cruiserweight like Canelo. 175.2 again. Dude came in overweight. Yeah. Shoe program. You better go in the sauna and blow a fart. Do what Porter did. He has until 2 p.m. this afternoon. Oh, he'll make that. He'll make that. He got to go in the sauna, take a piss, blow a fart, go in the sauna, take a piss, blow a fart. He'll be right back. 2 ounces. He'll be all right. But that's that stuff. That's that stuff. He missed weight. That's that stuff. That's that stuff right there. Hold on. Let me go back to Jake Paul and Woodley. I would have farted quick, but not everybody can just up and do that. I would have farted quick. I would have farted like a truck driver. Quick. Showbiz. They can say you is goofy, but at the end of the day, you are the best, bro. Thank you so much. Hit the Tyson bell. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, well, let's talk. Take a dookie, man. I would sit there. You can't make a straighter face. When you're dropping one, when you take the Browns to the Super Bowl, you do. Oh my. Your kids, have you ever just had your kids? Like, go ahead. They be talking to you at first, like, and then. I'm like, yeah. Anyway, pine oil. I drop the kids off at the pool. So look. Why is fight happening? Which fight? Thoughts on Usyk versus Canelo at 190. Usyk beat the hell out of him. He beat him like a drum. He'll beat him like he stole something. I don't even want that. That's not. I mean, if that fight were to happen, I'd be like, Canelo, that's great. You're crazy, and you know what I mean. It's inspirational. I don't need that. I never needed Roy Jones versus Lennox Lewis. I never needed that. I never needed Roy Jones versus Mike Tyson either, or Evander Holyfield. I never needed that. He did the Ruiz thing, cool, fine, but I never needed him versus, you know, Lennox, the Klitschko's, Roy Jones versus the Klitschko's. I didn't need that. That would have been crazy. It would have been a spectacle, but I've seen it. I've seen it enough to know. I saw Larry Hall. I'm sorry. God dog, I just forgot his name. Hold on real quick. Foster. I saw Bob Foster against Joe Frazier. Pow! I get it. I get it. Klitschko versus Roy Jones Jr. Yeah, right. Pop. I get it, bro. I don't need it. Hey Biz, will you be interested in gifting us with a video breakdown, common fight styles, slick fighter, boxer puncher with your music? I never thought about that. That's dope. We don't need Woodley versus Paul too. Well, we do. Because Tommy Fury is gone. So let's have a fight. Tommy Fury is gone. So thank goodness it was Jake Paul versus Woodley. It could have been Jake Paul versus Amanda Serrano, which will probably be a better fight. No, I'm saying though, I'm happy it was that. He promised him the rematch. Okay, I'm happy we got a fight. Usyk wasn't far off stopping Joshua. He practically did. You know, they were. Joshua's corner was like, woo, woo. I saw it, dog. Joshua corner was, hey. They didn't know how much time was left. They were like, pop, hey. They threw it. Somebody caught it. You're right. Plus, we can do this talking part. Oh yeah. Woodley loose.
Motivate me heavy. Dude, you're a genius.
I'm sorry. I wonder if he knows why I did that. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Yildirim versus Jake Paul. Who you got? I heard Jake Paul say, I got Yildirim. But I heard Jake Paul say, why wouldn't Canelo fight me? He fought Yildirim. I mean, damn, man. How many people gonna call out Canelo? Yeah, I got Yildirim all day long. Let me see. I heard that Crawford ain't going for the 60-40 Spence fight. Yeah, well, yeah. He said he wasn't going for that. I mean, I don't know if they're fighting next anyway. Yeah, I mean, why should he? You guys tell me why should he? Why should he? I mean, look, at the end of the day, I don't care. Like I said, if it was 98.2%, if he took the fight 98%, 2%, I don't get shit. So I don't care. But I'm just saying, if as a response, why should he? Why should he? I'm just wondering, why should he? Why should he go? Yeah, 60-40, I'm going for it. Why? Why? Why, bro? Y'all tell me. Oh, let me see. Let me see. I was going to show something else, but I ain't got it. I ain't got it right now. I'll probably find it later. Let me see. Boxing's great. Thoughts on versus I don't know. A Lil Bow Wow is the best rapper in the world. Let me see. Biz. Okay. My grandma, Spence fanboy, say pay-per-view sales. Crawford is not a big enough draw. Okay, but here's my thing. I'm going to ask you guys this. Why do you say that? Why do you say that? Okay. Look, let me see if I can break this down for you. All right. Errol Spence didn't become a big draw until his fight with Showtime Sean Porter. So Terrence Crawford had his fight with Showtime Sean Porter. Okay. So he's a bigger draw now than he was. All right. If you guys want to measure draws, he's a bigger draw now than he was. 2, I ain't seen Errol Spence in a minute. Errol Spence had Danny Garcia. Before that, he had the accident. This big draw thing, Spence got to fight. He has to fight, bro. He was going to fight with Manny Pacquiao. I think what we're doing, that is getting pathetic. All right. We're too much in the, we got our promoter hats on when we're not getting no money. We don't even know the real numbers. No one does, because people steal fights. We don't even know the real numbers. There's piracy all the time. When I do my live stream commentary, you got links to the free fight all the time. You don't really know. We don't have access to any damn thing. We act like we do. So if I was Terrence Crawford, I wouldn't look at myself as less of a value than Errol Spence. When you guys said that Terrence Crawford wouldn't take the 60-40, I said my response was, why should he? If I'm Terrence Crawford, I wouldn't say I am valued less than Errol Spence. Not after stopping Sean Porter. If you look at what Spence has done in the ring, and you look at what Terrence Crawford has done in the ring as of late, if I'm Crawford, I wouldn't say I am less valuable than him. I wouldn't say that. So when you guys come to the war room and say Crawford said he wouldn't take 60-40, right. I don't think he should walk around saying that he's less valuable. I don't. I get him doing that. Me, I don't care if it was 100%, 0%, as long as I see the fight. But if you're saying, hey, Showbiz, what do you think about Terrence Crawford valuing himself as much as Errol Spence? I look at Crawford and I say, okay, he was undisputed. Spence wasn't. He was a champion in 3 different weight divisions. Spence wasn't. He stopped Showtime Sean Porter. Spence didn't. He stopped Kell Brook earlier than Spence. I wouldn't walk around as Terrence Crawford saying I'm less valuable than Spence. I wouldn't. Hell no, you're right. I'm saying, now, if you're an Errol Spence fanboy, you're going to say he should value himself less than Spence because I value Spence more. Then that's just ridiculous. But if you value yourself as a person, not if you value yourself as a Spence fan, if you value yourself as a person, put yourself in Terrence Crawford's shoes. And if you do that, you wouldn't say, yeah, I look up to Spence. Why would you say that? You're right about that, Biz. Yeah, why would you say that? Just trying to see the fight. Who cares? 100%. And like I said, that's the past, bro. Y'all jumping in a war room talking about, hey, percentage, and he says 40, and I'm done trying to act like I know what the hell I'm talking about when it comes to money and the business of boxing. None of us know. So, I mean, really, here's my thing. If you're an Errol Spence fan, you're going to say, Terrence Crawford, you should take 60-40 if you really want the fight to happen. And if you're a Terrence Crawford fan, you're going to say, Errol Spence, why not have it 50-50 if you really want the fight to happen? This is all the fanboying, posturing. Who is a bigger fan of their favorite fighter? That's really all this is. You know what I mean? I hope that makes enough sense to you guys. Have you not been entertained? Hit the Tyson bell. And everybody, if you haven't, give it up for the Varnell Hill of boxing for the one.
Bring on lips with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. Kiss a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The Varnell man can shaboing boing.
Hit the Tyson bell. My man says, stop running, Biz. I'm in all caps because I can't afford a super chat. Stop running. See, that's what your ass get for trying to diss. Stop running, Biz. I'm broke. I need for you to see me. Stop running, Biz. I'm whooping that tail in ESBC Boxing Club because you're running and the game hasn't came out yet and we don't even have a release date.
Make me happy. Dude, you're a genius.
Hit Tyson bell. Spence got 2 belts, pays more fees than Crawford. Okay, Eric Johnson, I understand. So it's going to be hard for us to talk. I'm telling you, Eric. When you're a fanboy, okay, it's going to be hard to talk to somebody who is just their own person. All right, it's going to be hard because you're adding in, man. Errol Spence, he got expenses. I'm thinking about Errol Spence's expenses and what he has to pay. Terrence Crawford got more kids. How about that? I mean, I don't give a damn. Terrence Crawford got more kids. He got more miles to feed. How about that? I don't care about their expenses. I don't care about their expenses. Okay? So he paid. What the question was, Eric Johnson, was how do I feel about Terrence Crawford saying 60-40? If you value yourself, if you think Terrence Crawford should be like, ho, 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 the season to be jolly is the season of giving, then Terrence Crawford should say, forget the mouths I got to feed. Errol Spence, you got 2 belts. So, yeah, you're right. You should get more money. Eric, stop. Terrence Crawford, I get him feeling the way he feels. He worked hard as hell and accomplished a lot to get to this point. He's ranked top 3 pound for pound fighter in the world. I get why he values himself. That's all. Let me see. 40-40. Whoever wins get 20. Beautiful. That makes all the sense in the world. I just left Fannin and Blue Blood channel saying Bud Duncan not accepting 60-40. I have nothing to say about them. Okay. That's how they get down. All right. Me, I don't care. Errol Spence Duncan for not saying 50-50. I look, make the fight. All right. I'm pretty sure that if you want the fight to happen, you'll make it happen. Wait, what? I'm a fan. Don't you dare. Oh, my man. Thank you so much. $2 super chat. There you go. That boy said, don't you dare. I wish I had that clip from Insidious. Charles Baker. And don't cherry pick this cap abusing Peach or what is it? Then I'm first funny. Let's do Nello and Triple G. I don't mind Nello Triple G 3. Not anymore. Not after that trilogy when I had to take the foot out of my mouth talking about, I've seen Tyson Fury versus Wilder already. twice. I don't need to see the third. Shit. That fight was the fight of the year. So I learned my lesson. Of course, he has more belts. He's been at the weight longer. What man is going to say that he is less than another man? Hit the Varnell. Everybody, please hit the Varnell for me.
Bring our lips with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. She's a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The Varnell man can shaboing boing.
The press conference starts in 15 minutes. They postpone it for that now that worked how.
That comment was dumb.
Just subscribe to Knox in the Box. Thank you so much. I have the link to Knox in the Box below. Everybody, if you have children, you will definitely appreciate it. It's extremely cute, ain't it? That's my passion. Knox in the Box is an awesome show. Let me see. Showbiz, unbiased boxing news. Thank you so much, Tyson Bell. Yeah, I tell people all the time, my favorite welterweight is Errol Spence. He's been that way. I don't like Errol Spence more than I like me. Errol Spence, I love you, boy. I don't like him more than I like me. And I don't respect him more than I respect Terrence Crawford. And I am a big fan of Terrence Crawford. I'm not a fan of. So I liked Sugar Ray Leonard and Hearns. I like Frazier and Ali. I'm a bigger fan of Ali. I like them both. I like Tyson and Holyfield. I'm a bigger fan of Holyfield, but I love Mike Tyson. I like Roy Jones and Tyson. I'm a bigger fan of Roy, but I love Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's my guy. You know, I don't have that thing. When two fighters are fighting each other, I don't have to pick a side. I don't even know why you would hate on Terrence Crawford. For what? For what? I don't, for what? They're both the same race. So if you're a racist, you're going to either hate them both or like them both. Okay? They both are undefeated. They both box beautifully. They both are dangerous, knocking people out. I don't understand how you would like one and not the other. I don't even, whatever you like, they both have. Fundamentals, they both got it. Great resume, they both got it. Accomplishments, they both got it. Knocking people out, they both got it. Vicious dogs, they both got it. Even my man Jay Cooley, who say laugh now, cry later, Terrence Crawford is the epitome of that. He usually doesn't talk at all. He's just mean streak. How would you like one more than the other? I don't understand. I don't get it. They both, whatever you like about one, you'll like about the other. Why you have to choose is beyond me. No, Nello and Triple G3 on ESBC, not real life. My bad. We should enjoy talent. Yeah. Now I can understand if you like Tank and don't like Devin Haney, or like Devin Haney and don't like Tank. Yo, I like fighters who slick, pow, tall, range. I like Haney's style or something like that. You know, if you have like just totally different, I like Cruz. I don't like Shakur Stevenson. They're just totally different. I get that. Okay. But damn, Crawford Spence. I told you guys what my father said. Love you, boy. My late father. My father was a huge Sugar Ray Leonard fan. And I remember him saying he's going to be in trouble. There's a new guy called the Motor City Cobra. He was telling my brothers that when they were young. And that was years before they fought. Back when Tommy Hitman Hearns had the short Martin Luther King natural. When he looked like a match. His hair, he looked like a match. Okay. When he looked like that. My father was like, Sugar Ray Leonard was his favorite fighter. He reminded him of Ali. You had Angelo Dundee, all those things. And he said there's a new kid coming up. That kid is a bad boy. He can box and almost as good as Sugar, but he can hit harder. And he's tall. And his name is Hearns, the Motor City Cobra. That's a boxing fan. He definitely would want Sugar Ray Leonard. He passed before the fight happened. But he definitely would have wanted Sugar Ray Leonard to win. But he was like, that boy is nice. That's it. That's it. Fist fight. I can remember where fans is actually telling a man who is risking injury what they think he is worth. Right. This is, and Errol Spence had it right. Social media, man, taking silence as a weakness. Social media is crazy. We feel like we should own other people because we can type our opinions. It's ridiculous. I've never seen a more ridiculous perspective. We act like we know everything. And that is getting crazy. We don't know shit. I don't know shit. Okay? Ho. I can speculate. I can do my best. But the wisest man in the world knows he knows nothing at all. Let me see. Let's get to the bag. This is Stillman, by the way. Stillman, what's going on with you, brother? Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. Who won the Sammy Davis Wilt Chamberlain fight? Only saw a clip. Out of your hat. Yeah, it came out of my Santa, bro. I don't know shit. Yeah, I don't know shit. And I love learning. So, yeah, sit there, know nothing, and just learn. Be like, yo, that's amazing. Changed my name because I started a Twitch. And wanted to match. Nice. Yo, Adrian. Let me see. Everybody tries to create their own propaganda in hopes of people following. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you that was a good comment. I'm gonna leave this up. Everybody tries to create their own propaganda in hopes of people following. Okay. I was guilty of that at one point. Okay, so speaking from experience, one, I didn't really know how to do this YouTube thing. I thought that's what you do. You do a bit of clickbaiting. You try to you definitely want a good title and you want a good thumbnail. You want a good cover for somebody to grab the cover and start reading the book. So yeah, you need to do that. Oh, yes, that's business. Okay. You don't make a Coca-Cola can look like a piece of shit. You don't do that because nobody's going to, hey, that makes me think that's how it tastes inside. So you do make it colorful and beautiful. You do that. But twisting the truth, I thought was a thing, at least in a title. So I didn't know exactly how to approach things. So that's one thing. Another thing is boxing doesn't have a big fan base. There are boxing pugilists, people who love the sport. There are casuals, but casuals, when they go to YouTube, they don't go straight to boxing. They go to hip hop, or they go to the latest soap opera stuff that's going. They go to gaming, video gaming. They go to movie trailers and releases. They go to what they're, epic fails or cat videos or whatever. And you're trying to break through that. So the casuals, let me see what Showbiz is doing. So boxing can be a bit boring, and you're trying to make it bigger, right? Just to respond to you. So you kind of, let me see if I can start my own propaganda. You could get caught in that. What I ended up doing was just keep speaking the damn truth and seeing and keep talking about the meat and potatoes of boxing. Talk about the jab, the uppercut, head movement, film study, breaking things down, all the boring stuff. That's what boxing is about. Can I focus on those things really and grow? Okay? Can I focus on those things and grow? I started doing live stream commentary and making it colorful and bringing excitement back to what we love. The undercards, the boxers we don't know, finding somebody new and watching their entire career, understanding a chin and understanding head movement, what the sweet science really is, the history of boxing, appreciating Gene Tunney, Joe Gans, appreciating Archie Moore, Jack Johnson, and Sam Langford and what they accomplished. Can I start working on the meat and potatoes of boxing and making that hot, right? It's very difficult to do. So I understand why people create narratives and create their own propaganda, because this is a tough racket. It's hard to grow as big as this community did by doing what we do. That's why still I give some good, insightful information, but I'm still like, it's my natural personality, of course. But at the same time, it works well to keeping people entertained, laughing. You may learn something else outside of the sport through the sport. Okay. What else? What else we got? What else we got? You probably listen to Kids Bop. I don't. Oh, hold on. Oh, I think it's on. Okay. Finally. Shoot. Hold on. Let me see. I just want to show love, and in ESBC I will dominate. Yeah, right. Thank you for the love, though. Thank you for the love. My man said, you probably listen to Kids Bop. It's a shame that you know what it is. Let me see. LOL, he was finna cry. Biz, what weight class did you fight in? Nothing really. You know, okay, I guess you could say middleweight. I didn't have a true amateur. I told you guys, I did more martial arts than boxing, actually. You know, my boxing thing was mostly training. And I did fight, but it wasn't nothing like, you know, there's an amateur record and there's a, you know, I slept some people and I got slept. You know what I mean? Hit the Tyson Bell. It's not like I'm not going to walk around and act like, you know, I'm a very experienced boxer. No, I know more Taekwondo and Jiu-Jitsu probably than even boxing. Let me see. Boxing is a martial arts, though. Yeah. But I didn't want to define it that way. I wanted to define it in a way that people understood it, right? So that's communication. But yeah, I do know boxing is a martial arts, but I wanted to say, yeah, I'm more so in martial arts than boxing, so people can imagine what that is, not the technicality and trying to, you know, because you get too much in that, you can lose where you're trying to go with the communication. But yeah, absolutely. Biz, can you give a shout out to Orbit Token? I don't even know what that is. It can mess around and be something bad. Let me see. Okay, got you. 100% Tyson Bell. Man, what's up? I can't wait for this. Somebody stole my coleslaw. That's one of the funniest things I ever heard. You seem to know a lot about boxing, so I thought you were a pro. No, people who can't teach, right? I boxed, but I did more studying the sport than participating. Absolutely. I participated, but I did more studying of the sport than participating. Yeah, I knew early, you know. And two things happened. One, I got knocked out. Two, I was getting schooled by my trainer, who was a 60-year-old man, but he was like Floyd Mayweather Sr. You know, he pop, ha. And the funny thing about that is he was telling me, dude, you're good. Like, I want to set you up and get you going on these amateur fights. And I was like, you know what, dog? Because I was in school. So I said, you know what? I made my decision. And then I joined Taekwondo, and then I did everything else. Damn, we never left the war room. And I'm a dude. She just one of the pieces to the puzzle. This guy here, boy, disrespect on that one. No, you're not saying she just one of your chick. I don't know what you're saying, but Jay Cooley, my man, you're hilarious. Showbiz, #1 in the game. Much love from CCT. Oh, much love to you. It's a type of cryptocurrency. Oh, I'm not into cryptocurrency. Let me see. I rewatched Stevenson versus Herring last night, and I honestly don't know how Valdez or any other 130, 135 except Loma beat Shakur. Well, I understand that. My thing is Herring was too small for Shakur. Shakur's huge. Herring was hitting him and his arms were bending. I mean, you watched the fight. I almost said, look at the fight. The man started off saying he rewatched it. So but yeah, he was just too small. He was too small, bro. The way Stevenson height, on top of Stevenson being better, he was better than Jamel Herring. I love you like a play cousin, Jamel. He was definitely better. But on top of that, he was a tank. Like Jamel couldn't punch through his guard for shit. I mean, you just could tell he was getting moved around. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. Butterbean versus Trump. Y'all funny. Biz took cardio boxing classes. Oh no, not exactly. It was far more than that. It's far more than that. Let me see. When your teacher gave you Bambi legs from the other side of the room. Oh, you talking about my Taekwondo teacher? Bruh. If I ever see that man, I'm gonna try to ragdoll him. I'm rushing in, coming to ragdolling, bro. Cause that you just don't do it, man. Like the more I thought about that, at the time I appreciated it. When I blocked the kick, back and my legs went, and I was just like, I was like, wow, that guy's amazing. Okay, but once I got myself together, I'm like, that was some bullshit. This guy was a 3-time, a third-degree black belt. Like, come on, dog. He was a tournament champion, nationwide. Like, I'm like, come on, bro. You don't do a man like that. You don't do a man like that, dog. You don't do a man like that. I was a white belt at best. What made you hate him so bad, Biz? Because he only did that. Hold on real quick. He did that because I beat his friend who was a blue belt. So the story is this, and I've told this story before. I'm twin. I told this story before, but just to sum it up real quick so you can understand. Let me know when the thing come on. Oh. It's all right now. It's all right now. Oh, okay. Okay. So look. I was a white belt and I was sparring with another white belt and I was just too much for him. Okay. And I was barely doing Taekwondo. I was mostly boxing. So I'm boom, boom. And I'll throw a kick here and there. I was just too much. He was like, this guy's too much. So my teacher's friend was there who was a blue belt. So he was like, spar him. And he came in. I'm like, dang, he's a blue belt. He was taller than me. He was a tall white guy. And we start sparring. I beat his ass. I beat him. And maybe I came too aggressive. I don't know. But I felt I had to do that. I beat him. So afterwards, when he got up, he was just like, man, that guy can fight. So my teacher was just like, what are you doing? What is this? This ain't the Tower of Mortal Kombat. What are you doing? My teacher, move along. My teacher way across the damn room, going to jump, do a double kick, and almost knock my head off. Thank goodness I blocked it. You don't do a man like that, dog. You don't do a man like that. Why it's a white belt for beginners? Yeah, game of death. You don't do a man like. Thank goodness I blocked it because he threw a double kick. He threw a damn near bicycle kick like Liu Kang. The first kick, he threw that, and I was like, yo. And then he came with the right from across the room. When he first started and he was, in the stance, I'm sitting there like, we're going to start here? You're way over there. So I wasn't even ready. The blue belt was like, go. That dude, couldn't believe how much room he cleared. And then I had the arm pass, thank goodness. So the one kid came, the other one came up. I blocked, bam, and I was out of there. I can see you traumatized. Yeah, you don't do nothing like that, dog. You don't do a man like that, man. What was I, 19 years old? You don't do a man like that, man. Next time I see that dude is on. Look like Haney versus Lennar. Yeah, I'm trying to smile and head back. Get out there. I'm out of there. Dude went full-time pole and you be, yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Everybody, if you haven't hit the like, let everybody know we're in here. Close the chat.
Hit the like, your fingers over there be like, there's nothing to hit the like, you know what you like.
Let me see. That's why I never do martial arts with kicks. Shit crazy. Yeah, that's weird. Well, I did jujitsu. Same thing kind of happened. Same thing kind of happened. It wasn't fight me, but this blue belt, this dude had to have been 340 pounds. I don't know how big that guy picked me up. And I mean, brother, that man, but he gave me love afterwards. After he slammed me, that dude gave me love. He was just like, you all right? I was just like, thank you. I sound like Starscream from Transformers. I sound like a pterodactyl. Thank you. Man, you're not bad. You're not bad. Thank you. Thank you, man. Bruh, hold on real quick. Hold up real quick. They still talking. Bruh. We go to roll around. All right. How did it happen? Oh, I think I grabbed his gi from his shoulder. I forgot how whatever I did was wrong. I grabbed his gi or something. He ducked down so quick. I remember him sliding on his knee. He slid on his knee and he put his head right, like you should. Technique, beautiful. His head right at my rib. His head was this big. Big. He had no mustache, just a beard. Big country fed white guy. He just had the beard, bald head. He had no neck. He slid on one knee, put that head up to my rib. Before I knew it, I was in the air. He had his shoulder, head, all one in my stomach area. I'm feeling my stomach. It's loose now. It was tight before. But in my stomach area, before I knew it, I'm in the air and he goes to slam me and I look up and I see his feet. I look up and I see his feet and I say, oh shit. This guy's 300 something pounds. I see his feet. I'm like, oh no. You want to talk about bracing yourself? His shoulder hit my stomach. My back hit the mat. Boom. He could have done whatever he wanted. He put his forearm in my face. He started getting busy. I'm just like, they blow the little bang, blow the little whistle. He's like, he look at me. I get up like I'm Bruce Lee. You know what I mean? He said, man, you're tough. I'm like, thank you. I try to play it off. But when I talk, everything came out. You're tough. Hold on. What the hell? How do I turn this down? Brian Custer's in the house. I gotta turn this down. They done changed my whole. All right, here we go. I'm gonna be looking at this. Tampa Bay. Brian Custer, my guy. I'm behind. Are y'all behind? I feel like the mouth isn't working with the. Hold on, dog. All right, here we go. There's tickets still available, I'm sure. I'm sure it's still available. They expecting to sell out? Well, I think this fight is probably bigger than Tommy Fury. Dude, I'm annoyed by the. I'm annoyed by the fact that the mouth isn't matching. Something's wrong with my stuff. Okay, yeah, it's back. It's better now. Okay, come on with it, man. Kung Fu presser. Yeah. Taylor versus Crawford. I got Crawford. Dude, my stuff buffering and everything. I paid all this extra money. Jackie, thank you so much. Okay. Be 8 o'clock. You can purchase fight through cable. Come on with it. Tank versus Lomachenko. It's tough. That's a tough fight, man. That's a very tough fight. That's almost even. That's a tough fight. That's tough. I don't. Maybe Lomachenko. But that's a tough fight. Better BF make weight yet. Right. If Woodley loses the rematch, then forget about it. Yeah, well, yeah, of course. Forget about it for Woodley. Yeah. Come on, man. Talk to the fighters. Let's go, Brian. Come on, man. A fight that's off the TV. That's on the card. 8 rounds. Who was that? Anthony Taylor versus Chris Avila. Come on, y'all. Come on, dog. Let me see. Yo, what's going on? You pick Loma over Tank. I agree, but they gonna come for you, bro. I don't care. I don't care. People come for me for everything. You know what I mean? I don't even know. I can't make everybody happy, bro. You know what I mean? I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know what to do. My man said I'm gonna just come in and do what I do. And then he put his head down. That's ridiculous. Anthony's hilarious. He said he spaked Tommy Fury. Does Paul get more respect from the public if he beats Woodley a second time? Yeah. He's getting more and more respect with each fight. Anthony Taylor says he's coming to knock him out first round. This guy's hilarious. That guy literally is a copy of Nate Diaz, the way he talks. This guy is just Taylor believes he's the best thing smoking, dog. He said you slur like a dummy like Nate, bruh. That you can get your ass whipped right now. You gonna tell me you slur like a dummy like my brother? That you about to get whipped. You about to get whipped. You about to get whipped. You about to get whipped, dog. But we can't see that fight. That's messed up. That dude said he sounds like his brother slurred like a dummy. Brother, you getting your ass whipped. I'm throwing all caution to the wind. How I feel about my brothers, I'm throwing all caution to the wind. You talking about? So what's going on? Why everybody talking about Kambosos and Teofimo Lopez as if that means all underdogs win? Go ahead, boy. Liam Pearl. What are they talking? That's fake news. Smokey Paul. Is Woodley even allowed to KO Jake Paul? Just heard rumors. No, he's getting $500,000 extra if he does. But forget rumors. Shit. I'm done with rumors and conspiracies. I'm done. I'm done. Oh God, I'm done. Living in my own world, and I'm done. I can't wait to hear what Amanda Serrano has to say. Hit the Tyson bell. If all underdogs win, Jimmy Smith would have been the GOAT. All right, Jimmy Smith. Jimmy, if y'all know what he's talking about, bro, Jimmy Smith was the worst thing I ever seen. Didn't I do join the Shut Up Club? Yeah, follow me on Twitter. Didn't I do a reaction to Jimmy Smith a long time ago? That was funny, bro. Conspiracy. Yeah, I'm done with conspiracies, bro. Was that better be a first time missing weight? Why? I don't think so. I don't know. Caleb Plant too. Biz did see No Way Home. No, not yet. But I will. Come on, man. Let's get to the you dig. Then I got Jake. He had been too quiet. Like, man, have you look, Matrix is coming. Yeah, I've been watching Jake Paul train, and he got me wanting to train. Bruh, Jake Paul. I'm watching Jake Paul train, and I'm like, I need to get in the gym heavy. Like, Jake Paul is doing exercises that I'm like, this guy's taking it very seriously. And he should. He put a $500,000 bag on his own head. He was training for Tommy Fury, a real boxer. This was his moment to prove that he's a real fighter. And he talks a lot. Everybody wants to see him. I mean, he's taking it seriously. Football mean basketball. This here. Frank Gore is one of the better athletes. Frank Gore was just always a crazy strong, fast. Just that guy was a brick. You probably watch Dawson's Creek. What up, Biz? You still betting on T Wood? No, you got to check me out on my Twitter. All right, check me out. I have a whole video. Go to my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. He said people are going to be real surprised by a skill set. No, Frank Gore is a monster. You know, basketball players make for better boxers than football players. Really, hit the Tyson bell. If I've heard Emmanuel Stewie say that, like, if I wanted another sport to be a boxer, be between football and basketball, I choose basketball. You spoke about basketball players being soft. He been training for MMA stand up, man. Dog, Darren Williams gonna knock him out, dog. Darren Williams gonna knock Frank Gore out, dog. He gonna have him at the end of shit. Slip. And Nate Robinson. Well, Nate Robinson looks like a football player. I'm just talking about a basketball player, you know. In a street fight, Gore wins. I don't know. He said he's been training MMA. So he transitioned to boxing. So I don't, he probably kick him in the face. Frank Gore. Oh, Al Gore. Funny. Yeah, jab, 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 slip, pop, slip, pow, ho, ho, ho. There's no tape on us. I just think, I got Darren, dog. I got Darren, dog, just because he's a basketball player who I got Darren. Christmas this year is the thought that counts. Yeah, Gutierrez versus Serrano. Serrano is so good, though. Here's the Tyson Bell. She's great. All-time great. Goat level. Darren might get a little shy in there, though. Why would he get in shy more than Frank? I mean, I don't I don't know why he, if you're a fighter in here, you're a fighter in here. Frank could be shy. I have not. $30 knockouts for Amanda Serrano. She got a problem. But I saw God, I just could not bring the name out because I'm hearing him talk. What's her name? Cecilia Brækhus. I saw Cecilia Brækhus just get old, just like that. Bam. She's only second, 7 divisions? Only second to Manny Pacquiao? 7 division champion? Dang, he's just hyping up Amanda Serrano, dog. Chris Spur versus Leon Spinks. I got Leon, bro. What is the biggest fight you can make? One can make next year. That one can make next year. Canelo versus Usyk. That'd be the biggest fight. Period. Wilder versus AJ, Fury versus Usyk. Those are big fights. Terrence Crawford versus Spence. They talking about Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. Yeah, I think Usyk destroys Canelo. But I'm just saying, you see that fight happen, and that'd be the biggest fight, period. Period. That'd be crazy. Dog, Katie Taylor is another one that can age tomorrow, too. Too many wars for Katie. Too many wars, bro. She have war fights. She said, I'm not focused on, well, she said she's not focused on Katie Taylor. She's focused on Gutierrez. But my thing is, that's why she's been so successful. McCaskill versus Shield. Shield's too big. Usyk versus Canelo is a mismatch. Crawford versus Spence, probably. I'll bet you this. If Usyk fought Canelo, that'd be the biggest fight. I'm not saying which will have the closest result. Nobody said that. They said biggest fight that can probably be made. Usyk, if Canelo beats Makabu, become cruiserweight champion, and then start looking at Usyk, and that's a probability. And if that fight were to happen, that'd be a bigger fight. I don't care what anybody says. Than Crawford Spence. See which one would shut down the internet more. Please. I say which would be a closer fight. Crawford Spence is a closer fight. Which one's a bigger fight? There's no question. Transporter versus John Wick. Funny. She looks like Jorge Linares. Come on, man. Yeah. Usyk said that he would fight him. I agree. Everybody, please, if you can hit the like for a brother for the one time.
Hit the like, your fingers over here be like, there's nothing to hit the like, you know what you like.
Do you see yourself as a test for Katie Taylor? So Brian Custer said, do you see, ask Gutierrez, do you see you getting this Amanda Serrano fight as a test for Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor? Beautiful question. Well, this is a lot. Come on with it, man. LL Cool J came out the other day and said Canelo versus Usyk is the true legendary fight to make right now. I mean, yeah, of course, but I mean, that fight would be insane. That fight would be insane. But to expect that means Canelo is ridiculously great. To even expect that means Canelo is ridiculously great. I have a feeling Shields is going to lose her next fight. I don't think her next fight, but Savannah Marshall, she can lose. I told you, I got Savannah Marshall beating Clarissa, man. That Savannah Marshall's insane. She's insanely good. She's a female Tyson Fury. Head to Tyson Bell. They just want Canelo to lose. Huh? That's how people felt about Floyd. Fight Triple J. They were just looking for Floyd to get crushed by somebody. They just wanted him crushed, bro. Marshall versus Shields is a fantastic fight. Yeah, oh yeah. Is Devin Haney too big for 135? Should he go to 147? He skip over 140? That's ridiculous. Ridiculous question. He can't be too big for 135. He ain't knocking anybody out. All right, but if he can't make 135 no more, then you, of course, naturally go up to 140. Amanda Serrano fights everything. MMA, WWE. Amanda Serrano fights everything. Yeah, that comment was, thank you for always being there for us, Biz. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, Daryl Adams. I'm waiting on, they're getting to Tyron Woodley and Jake Paul right now. Haney at 147 would be a disaster. I mean, I can't even imagine it. I need to see him at 140. Why did Tank Davis and Haney duck Lomachenko? Off topic, but do you think Inoue will climb a ridiculous amount of weight classes like Pacquiao did? Yeah. Well, yeah. I remember making a video like 2 years ago saying, hey, Manny Pacquiao's record is almost impossible to beat. Well, Amanda Serrano is trying to get on that. But other than Amanda Serrano, it's almost impossible to beat. But if there was anybody who can test it now, it would be Inoue. So I think he tries. But he has the power to do it too. I'm so waiting on hearing what Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley have to say. Boxing can learn from UFC press conference. This press conference is killing me. This press conference. They just had they just had a round of applause about domestic violence while I was saying that this kills me. So bad timing. Black Son need to beat them push-ups. Yeah, he claims that he did them. I need to see him. Always hit the like people. It pays the bills. Yeah, everybody, please hit the like button. Here we go. The problem child and the chosen one. Thank you. Let's go. Jake Paul. 4-0, 3 knockouts. 0-1. Tyron Woodley. So what is Jake Paul wearing, bro? What was your thoughts when Tommy Fury pulls out the fight? Why? My man looks like a condom. Why Jake Paul out here looking like a condom, dog? This boy looks like Cobra Commander. No, he looks like Beachhead from Chacho. Jake Paul said he fought sick, fought hurt, but Tommy Fury didn't. I mean, it all depends on the injury, bro. Oh, he says a bank robbery. That's why he got a ski mask on. He's still in the Floyd Mayweather. Come on, dog. He has a belt, says most valuable boxer. And Jake Paul has a belt for him that he made most valuable boxer. This guy is gaudy to the mud. Look at his belt. Got a Rolex and a Birkin bag. This boy here. Let's see what Tyron got to say. Tyron over here looking like the Terminator. This boy over here looking like Ray Charles. He looks like Jamie Foxx as Ray Charles. You got a condom and Jamie Foxx as Ray Charles. He said things happen for a reason. Tyron Woodley got some mic skills, man. He said something didn't sit right with him, like the fight was going to happen. He thought Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul wasn't going to happen. Yeah, people weren't excited about Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul. I noticed that too. So Tyron Woodley's been training for this fight. Yep. Now this dude is dressed like Jamie Foxx as Ray. Who does that, dog? Come on, Tyron. They said unfinished business. Do they have another bet? Yeah, if he can knock me out, he get $500,000. He said, I don't need nothing. I already got everything. Tyron said, I just bet I beat his ass. Then Jake said, I eat you. I beat you. Jake said, I toss the salad. Ho. Pimp. he said he was going to toss us. Tyron Woodley almost knocked. Yeah, why didn't you finish? He asked Tyron Woodley. Yeah, he was worried about the right hand. He just said it. You gotta be patient. You didn't finish him. No, you should have finished him. He said you watched Nate Robinson fight. So he was shell shocked. See? Tyron, forget that. Finish. Don't finish like Nate. Finish with your guard up. He does have power, but keep your guard up and finish. Yeah, that should have been knocked down. They say he sprung back into the ring like WWE off the second and third. Dang, he talks so fast. I can't. See, he said he hyperextended his elbow on his back. No, you finish him, Tyron. He was hurt. Yeah. Right. No, don't throw a barrage of punches with your hands down like Marcus Brown. Throw it guarded. I feel you, Tyron. You in there. I got you. He had Bambi legs. Okay. Yeah, but you professionaled your way. He said, well, you got to be a professional. You professionaled your way to an L. Be savage. Dog, you giving too long of an explanation, dog. You too winded, dog. All right. Tell your mom. Tell your pa. Arkansas. Oh, yeah. Hit Tyson Bell. Dog, this man over here like, Georgia. Georgia. They talking about the rumor of not being knocked out. You said Tyron didn't go for knockout. Go for the knockout because... Yeah, Jake Paul is saying that was all lies, no? Extra $500,000. If he does knock me out. He said, my career is shutting people the F up. There's another version of that. My boy, man, look like a condom, boy. He said he's going to throw the half a bag on some crypto. Tyron said he's going to knock him out, throw half a bag on crypto. Oh, he said just because I'm paying you to beat me doesn't mean you can. He said he's going to come out trying to knock me out and he's going to get slapped. Tyron, he said that Tyron respects his power. Stop. He said he hurt Tyron multiple times in the fight. And people don't want to talk about that. See. When did you hurt me? 7th round, overhand right. Yep. Hey, you fell. Yeah. Jake Paul said, I hit him with overhand right. You fell to my arms and I caught you. Tyron said, I got back. Tyron said, it just pissed him off. He said, I don't know where the analogy came from. And basketball came because you lost everybody. He said, why do you knock me out? Because you are the frozen one. Chosen one, you got to fight. He said, I didn't hit you with my best shot. He said it was his bad night for him, and he still beat you. He said you should be embarrassed. He said that was a Christmas gift. He said, how will you be different this day? Jake said, you see. Enough of the talk. 2 days. Jake ain't talking. He's talking about fighting. Dog, Jake is talking different. He's talking like a fighter. Tyra said, I don't need to be different. He said this is around 9 for him. Dog. Dog. That was fire. They got the gift of gab. Here, wait, we got some more. We got the questions from the audience. The question for Frank Gore. Yeah, he's underdog. Frank Gore's underdog because Darren Williams come like. Frank said, I've been underdog my whole life. I'm okay with it. Frank's real short with it. When I was asking Lee Taylor, nobody's asking Jake Paul. Anthony, he said, Anthony Taylor, you're not a fan of Diaz brothers. Dang, he called Nate Diaz, say he had a butt buddy, bro. He said, have the opportunity to shut him up again. Anthony Taylor said, I'm coming in dominant. Chris ain't gonna talk much. He said he ain't got what it takes. Go ahead, Chris. He said last time we fought, he ain't do nothing. Dog, Chris is hilarious. He said, I don't think you engage in is pot smoking. He said he sucked. Anthony Taylor's hilarious. Thanks for covering this, Biz Fire. Thank you so much, James. He called him a drummer boy, dog. That's perfect for Christmas. He said, you lucky to be on this car because of me. This is funny as hell. Anthony Taylor's hilarious. I cannot wait. Well, we'll never see this fight. He said, you ain't a gangster. You got a question for Darren Williams. Boxing card with current players. Who you want to see on it? Darren, like, I don't know, bro. Kendall Gill, yeah, because he karate. James Johnson. Dog, come on with that question, man. Come on with the questions. Why that question? Charles Oakley, yeah. This guy sound more stoned than me. Yeah. He said he's just gonna leave out Nate Rollins. Jake Paul said he's just gonna leave out Nate. Nate. Oh, you mother. Nate. This is Schmo. Jake Paul says he's been punched with harder punchers. He's spar with harder punchers and bigger guys. 3-4 time champion. He sparred with a guy 6'9". Said Tyron Woodley powers 4 out of 10. So he said he wasn't hurt. He was just off balance. He came before 4 out of 10. Power. Yeah. Tyron Woodley. He said Jake was running. He was measuring his track speed and his punch power. Oh! He said he should be a quarterback for us. He said he go play NASCAR. Tyron Woodley say Jake Paul say he's the next Muhammad Ali. Jake Paul say he's the next Muhammad. Jake Paul say he's the next Muhammad Ali, dog. Oh, that boy ate a Muhammad cow wheat. Let alone Ali. The X, when you win this fight, would it be a trilogy? Then he said, if I don't get it done Saturday. Tyron Woodley crazy, bro. Dog, look at Brian Custer's head. Jake Paul should grab his condom hat and put on Brian Custer's head. Now, you know what? Let me stop. Let me just be. I need to stop. I'm in the laughy mood. I need to stop. Let me chill. Let me chill. I'm rooting for Tyron Woodley. Y'all see how I got to the bag. Dude, this is crazy. He said, if Jake Paul Muhammad Ali, then I am Pope. Bruh. Brian Custer is my guy, dog. I love him to death. I love you, boy. That was my boy, dog. He spit shine, dog. Is Jay good for boxing? Of course. He said he talking to a man, not a child. Be quiet. Tyron Woodley says he's always been a trailblazer, baby. Tyron Woodley was a boxer first on the low. My mind's telling me no. You said, I don't know what it is about this kid that makes me excited to train and get in the gym. MMA fighter, every MMA fighter shouldn't box. They're put an S on fighter when it should have been just fighter. Dog, Tyron Woodley talk fast, man. That dude, he got bars. Now I know why he had an album or a record or whatever. That dude there, Twister. Would Jake would consider taking an MMA fight 100%. He said he think it can happen. That dude. And Tyron Woodley said, you're a lie. If I can learn how to box in 2 years and beat him, why can't I learn how to do MMA? Jake Paul said it will happen at some point. You say, boy, you in the head and knee you in the nugget. He said he capped. Now, I think Jake Paul crazy enough to do MMA. But he'll probably do MMA against, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, Kamara, Alvin Kamara or something. Just Odell Beckham. That's how he'll start. So that's it. Are they going to do a face-off? Cody Garbright should box, man. That dude chin. Here go the face-off. Here's the face-off. Here we go. Get the bit. Put Willie on the intro. Yeah, Willie got bars. Let's do the face-off. Everybody getting up. Let's go. I can't even see it yet. It's like everything's delayed for me. So actually seeing a face-off is going to be different for me. So I'm going to be late. My bad. Paul versus Punk 2024. Right. CM Punk. Yeah. Look how late my stuff is. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I don't even, I can hear everything, but the visuals are ridiculous. Amanda is fire. Yeah. Amanda's a beautiful woman. That's why if I was a ring girl, I'll be looking at the fighters like, bro, I need to get myself together. You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine if you were cheerleading a football game? Like, you know, it's just difficult for me. Like, here we go. Here's the face-off. I'm just not watching the face-off. Tyron took the shades off. Dude, look at this face-off. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. This is the funniest thing I ever seen in my life, dude. Just the whole, he went from Jamie Foxx ass Ray to Damian Wayans, and then you got, you know, Snake Eyes over here. Cobra Commander over here. He looked like a G.I. Joe over here, dog. Let me see. They're going to show Amanda Serrano face off. Yeah. When you see the female warrior standing there, this is something. Okay. I'm gonna close it out. Look. What do I think? It's funny. I think Jake Paul. No. I'm gonna do it like this. I think Jake Paul is more serious about boxing now. It's weird. He was talking less. I think he's more serious about boxing. Does that make him better? I think so. It looks like Tyron Woodley is as prepared as before, and Jake Paul is more prepared and he knows it. I think Jake Paul was preparing for a professional boxer in Tommy Fury, who is undefeated, who has that Fury blood, you know, your sausage. And I think Jake Paul is more prepared for a fight than Tyron Woodley. It's strange to say that, but I think it's true. I definitely would bless those. Funny. So with Jake Paul speaking directly and being kind of funny, It's funny. Tyron Woodley was doing more talking, and it seemed like Jake Paul was more confident. I think, I'm rooting for Tyron Woodley, but I think Jake Paul is going to win it. I think Jake Paul is going to show even a growth. He showed a growth for the first Tyron, but I think he learned from the first Tyron Woodley fight, and he was naturally progressing to a Tommy Fury fight, which is above Tyron Woodley. So I think Tyron Woodley plateau, he's staying the same, and I think Jake Paul has improved. Showbiz, don't thank you guys for showing up and showing out. I'm sorry, it ended up being a 2-hour live stream, all because Showtime was late. Didn't you bet on Woodley? No. Go to my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. I'm out. Y'all gotta check it out. Boxing is in the mud. No, boxing's doing great.